Life is a puzzle that challenges us with new obstacles every day. When things go our way, we believe we are on the right path. But when darkness surrounds us, we realize our true strength. This is the story of Daniel Carter, a man who fought against all odds and rebuilt his life from scratch. Stay with us till the end to discover how resilience and determination can carve a path even when all doors seem closed. If this story inspires you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. In the quiet, underdeveloped town of Willow Creek, Daniel Carter was born into poverty. His father, Richard Carter, was a struggling farmer, barely managing to provide 2 meals a day for the family. Their small wooden house had no electricity, and the dirt roads of Willow Creek turned to mud during every rainstorm. Life was hard, but Daniel's mother, Mary Carter, always encouraged him. Despite their hardships, Daniel dreamt big. He wanted to study, to rise above his circumstances, and to give his family a better life. But in a town where children were expected to follow in their parents' footsteps, his ambitions were mocked. A poor boy has no place in the world of success, the villagers often said. Determined to learn, Daniel walked miles barefoot to attend the only school in town. He couldn't afford books, so he borrowed old notes from senior students. At night, he studied under the dim light of a kerosene lamp. His mother's words, "Hard work and courage can change fate," kept him going. However, just when Daniel was about to complete high school, tragedy struck. His father fell severely ill, and the medical expenses drained their last savings. Daniel was forced to leave school and work in the fields to support his family. It was the moment he truly understood the brutality of life. After working for 2 years in the fields, Daniel knew he had to make a drastic move. "I will change our lives," he promised his mother before leaving for the bustling city of Brooksville. With only a few borrowed dollars, he boarded a train, dreaming of endless possibilities. But the city was nothing like he imagined. The towering skyscrapers and flashing lights overwhelmed him, yet the harsh reality hit harder. He had no money, no place to stay, and no job. For weeks, he slept on park benches, his stomach growling with hunger. The road to survival. Desperation led him to a roadside diner, where he begged for work. The owner, Mr. Harris, took pity and offered him a dishwashing job. It was exhausting, but Daniel never complained. At night, he studied from borrowed books at the library. Seeing his dedication, Mr. Harris gave him a small loan, allowing him to rent a tiny room. Years of struggle passed. Daniel worked during the day and studied at night. He saved every penny, knowing that knowledge was his only escape. Finally, he managed to complete his high school diploma through night classes. But life had another test waiting. With some savings and confidence, Daniel decided to start a small grocery business. It thrived at first, but when an economic downturn hit, his shop collapsed. He lost everything. The pain of failure crushed him. "Maybe I was never meant to succeed," he thought. But then, a letter arrived from his mother. "Son, falling does not mean you are weak. It means you are strong enough to rise again." Her words reignited his spirit. He studied the market carefully and started a small stationery stall, adapting to customer needs. This time, he was wiser, with some savings and confidence. This time, he was wiser. Years of dedication turned his small stall into a growing business. He expanded, hired employees, and eventually built a well-known brand. But Daniel didn't stop there. Remembering his roots, he returned to Willow Creek. He built a school for underprivileged children and a health center for villagers. Standing before a crowd at the school's inauguration, Daniel said, "Hardships are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of something greater. When life shuts all doors, create your own path." His journey became an inspiration, proving that resilience and determination can turn struggles into success. Daniel's story teaches us that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. If you believe in yourself, no obstacle is too great. Hard work, perseverance, and courage can overcome any hardship.